Hello, welcome to Horticultura. Today we're going to plant some yellow rattle, or sow some yellow rattle. Local from Somerset, Rhinanthus minor. So basically what you have to do is turn the ground into a chicken pet area like this. And what we've got here are 8 patches, all about the same size, so that the plant can grow and then fall down the hill. The way we do that is using the strimmer, and depending on how the day is, depends on how messy the job is. So I'm going to go and get kitted up, because basically every part of me and the machine will be covered. Hopefully this camera will be okay. Splattered. I can't see what my face is like, but so yeah, so that's that bit done. Okay, that was after doing 2. I'd already done 8 more, so 8 more I couldn't actually see out of my goggles, they were that blacked up. So next thing we have to do, let me show you what it's like. It's like that. So now we've got to rough it up so that we can sow the rattle. Okay, that's it ready. Now let's go sowing. Basically the sowing rate is 10 grams a square metre. So I'm probably going to overdo it, because this is 100 grams here and I've got 10 areas, so let's just do it. It should be 1 gram a square metre, but I'm doing more than that, much more than that. I've done this a number of times and had success. Only last year I had failure in a couple of places, so I don't think that was, and using different seeds in different places, so I don't think that was down to what I did. So anyway, yeah, so I'm just putting loads in. Because I feel that's right. Okay, I've still got some left, so I'll have to do another few, but maybe not today. It's a horrible job, absolutely horrible. Okay, now that's done. Next thing we have to do, really what you should do is roller it in, but I think if that's when if you're doing a big meadow, you can do that. Here, it's a bit small for that, so I'm going to try tamping it down. Okay, now I have a sandwich. I'm not going to tamp it down with the tool. I'm going to do it the other method. I would say that the ground is pretty good for doing this. Okay, that's that all done. Now if you come with me, I'll show you. I don't know, you can make out footprints, but if you look closely, you can see the seeds trodden down. Because you don't need to cover them. And if we go, maybe you can see the imprint of my wellies. But yeah, they're all like that. You can still see the seeds on the top, but they're in the ground. As a sideshow here in the orchard, the crocuses. So as for yellow rattle, for those who don't know, yellow rattle feeds on the roots of grass and thus suppresses the growth of grass. So if you plant it in a meadow, it will attach to the roots of the grass, suppress the grass, and mean that more wildflowers will grow. It is possible that the rattle will take over, but it's easy enough to stop that by cutting the rattle before it's seeded, so it's quite easy. And for those of you who wonder why yellow rattle is called yellow rattle, listen. That rattling is the sound of the seeds in the seed head. I'd probably put that on a square metre, that amount. Now, I know ideally yellow rattle should be planted in autumn, early winter, but we didn't have it then and we didn't get around to it, so we do it now. It's what, 2/3 through February, so we'll see if it doesn't work. It doesn't work, only time will tell. I'll just give you an update on the rattle, the yellow rattle. As you can see, this is a patch where I did. There you are. There's yellow rattle coming up. And there. And look beyond it. Look at this. Look at that. Loads. So that's good. Because hopefully that is going to keep the grass down. And I'm really pleased because I didn't think those patches were going to work. Yeah, that one has too, so yeah, it may not be loads, but it has worked, so that's fantastic. Great news. So I'll show you a bit more of that as the year progresses. It won't be long, another month or so, and they'll be in flower.